doing big old heckin' clapperoos right up in my ear hole. I'm deaf now. What did you say? No, I don't. No, I didn't go buy crepes. Not really a big crepe guy. More of a pancake between the two, but then again, I'm more of a waffle guy. If you're a pancake guy, then, well, you are. The kind of person who just goes through and relentlessly likes a bunch of Yuri art on Twitter. Even the sad kind, where the one lady stabs the fuck out of her girlfriend. Anyway, it was complicated. Good short, though. Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Alshuk. Welcome, yet again, once more, back again. Bitches. To... You know it. Why would I say it? You already know what it is. You want me to do your job for you? You fucking... What are we watching? I'm in love with the Villainess. It's episode 2. I hate that. We should cut that out. I don't like that. That doesn't make me uncomfortable. I already don't look very attractive. Don't put that in. Anyway, point is, what the fuck? We're here for this. Number 2. It's the second one. Dose. Fucking spy. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this. In the first episode, we got introduced to the Ray Taylor, who also had another name that I definitely processed. It was still Ray, but then because you isekai and all that shit, but you got another name. I think it had an O in it, maybe 2 O's. Was there 2 O's? There might have been 2 O's in it. That's too many O's. I say that as someone who has 3 O's in their name. It's also too many fucking O's. Anyway, don't even get me started on the ends. Anyway, point is, it's a lot. Anyway, it just goes on and on and on and on. Get it? Because there's a lot of O's and N's. They don't line up like a bunch of O's in it. But you got what I was going for. I'm so funny, and you guys are so great for thinking I'm so funny. I love you so dearly. To everyone, new and old, who sees the comedy genius that I am and goes, haha, and then doesn't hate me for it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, whether jealousy or not. I'm just glad for the ones that don't hate me. We're going to go ahead and watch this. We're going to introduce to her. Should probably name the other ones. She's the only character I know. Fucking Ray Taylor. And then Claire de Francois. It's Claire Francois, right? Fucking French dingus? I don't goddamn know nobody's names. You expect me to remember any of the boys' names? Are you out of your mind? What, am I gay? Depends on the guy. I don't think any of them are going to make the fucking list. Again, I'm not a very good excuse. I'm a very bad bi guy, you know. But it's accurate. But like, you really gotta squint. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Sorry, boys. This ain't working out. I don't think it's gonna work. The likelihood that you, Sir Lad, Sir Guy, I've broken the thing again. Sir Lad, Sir Guy, Sir Man, Sir Pal, Sir Boy. I just don't think it's going to work out. The likelihood that you're my type is it's quite limited. I'm so picky. That's really is the problem. You know, that's what they say. You know, you got to be picky. You only got one life. Live your best. It's in 4 pieces now. And no one's going to know what it is unless they know that I recorded that Ruby video immediately before this, in which case they'll go, oh, I followed the through line. It's the little bread tie dealy-do thing. You know, like little square bread things that you loop the bread in and keep it fresh. It's that, and then I accidentally broke a piece off of it because I'm a fidgeting freak during the Ruby video, and then I just snapped the rest of it into 3 other pieces, so there's 4 now. Unlike 2, like the episode that we're watching. Brought it back around. I'm so good at this. Speaking of things that I'm not very good at, though, because I also did not get episode fucking whatever the hell it is of My Dress Up Darling recorded for this week. So even if the rest of this does follow along, there's just going to be one day where there's not the thing that there's supposed to be there. Oops, sorry folks. I couldn't get to it in time, because today is the day it's supposed to be up. Some like back-end stuff for you here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're the fan of the back-end, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of the list of people's back-ends I'm a fan of. It's the fucking... There's a lot. Anyway, point is... Probably shouldn't scare everyone away after, like, the first episode of the show, you know, right? That's just... It's not an advisable fucking, business strategy. Anyway... A slightly better business strategy... slightly better business strategy would be to maybe watch this second episode. So that's what we're going to do. You and me. And maybe someone else. Watching with a friend? A partner? A lover? Are you staring into each other's eyes deeply while listening to my sensual voice? That makes me incredibly uncomfortable, actually. I hate that thought. Don't do that. Okay, unironically, there's one of those things that's, really weird when you do, this shit. You have to kind of understand that there is a genuine possibility that someone will be listening to your voice while doing things that you would prefer to not ever fathom them doing, whether it just be because, you're not close to them or just because you don't like thinking about other people. I have to acknowledge, definitely someone's, gone to the bathroom while, holding a phone, being like, and I really hope they washed their damn hands. Just put that shit on a towel rack or something, you know what I'm saying? Hope it didn't fall in the toilet. I'd feel quite bad. I don't take responsibility for that. That's your fault. But I would feel bad. And one of those things is you do know, someone after at least a certain point has, at the very, very least, caught feelings for some of this. Not all of it necessarily, because I do know what this looks like, and it's not good. I agree. We are all in agreement here. This is not good. But, I do understand I have a fairly decent voice. Listen to this. It's quite beautiful. Listen to it. I should do ASMR. Anyway, point is, that is one of those things you do have to kind of be aware of. And that's even, when you don't get someone who will, just straight up tell you weird shit. That's one of those things, you don't really think about. Even as, a dude. But, especially for, women especially. God help you, poor fuckers. But, some people are just, they'll just tell you. They'll just be weird about it. And you'll be like, that's very kind of you to say. I wish you didn't, though. That's nice. You think my voice is cute? Oh, that's lovely. You don't need to tell me that. And you definitely don't need to keep talking and continuing on this train of thought, because I know where it's going. And it went there. And we've been there already, and it's gone too far. And I'm crying now. I feel very uncomfortable. But, that's one of those things. And then you just think about how that keeps escalating. And again, that's a weird one that I never considered until right now. Because normally I'm well, obviously they would fall in love with me and my raw sexual attraction and, just tenacity. My just... I get it. Totally. For real. I think about it every night. I'm beautiful. But, it is one of those things that, at least after a certain point... Jokes about my audience and, you know, their ability to acquire a partner aside, like, you know, at some point someone's gonna have that on in the background while they fuck. You know, like, that's really weird to think about. But, like, after a certain point, that is not just a non-zero, like, possibility. It's a probability. And then after a certain point, it's just, yeah, no, that's happened. Just straight up, without question. Like, it would be an impossibility for it to have not happened, to be honest with you. So anyway, I hope it went well. Congrats to you both. Or more. I don't know. Might be adventurous, but, you know, I'm not here to judge. I'm just fucking upset you didn't invite me. Anyway, point is, this has nothing to do with any of the shit we've been This is worse than the Magirevo opening for the previous episode, which was just a clusterfuck of random shit. This is very focused shit, and it's awful. So remember when I said the first episode is always going to be the worst for this sort of a thing? I was wrong. The second one is actually going to be the worst. I'm so fucking sorry. Anyway. Ladies, gents, those two beautiful. We are here for episode 2 of the thing that I said it was. And we're going to watch it with our eyes. You're not going to fuck in the background, because that would be rude, because once again, you did not invite me. And I am a very jealous man. I am so sad and alone. so we're just going to pretend that's not, even if you do it, we're going to pretend it's not happening. You're definitely not going to tell me about it, okay? Right? You would never do that. That would be rude. It'd make me feel sad. And I might vomit a little, but that's, you know. Anyway. So you guys want to watch this episode now, or what? What's that? You guys Oh no. I never should have started recording videos again. I'm so sorry, everybody. I should have just remained in my depression. Anyway. We're going to go ahead and do this. Put this on screen. Just going to do the thing. I'm not even going to pay attention. I'm just going to let this run in the background. You know. While I go do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. Also, to everyone who skipped the intro to this video, that was the correct answer. Though, just to be sure we got our point across, please don't tell me if you fucked you fucked to the sound of my fucking video playing. Just have you keep that one to yourself. Immeasurable, like her love for you or something. Also, I don't think it sounds as good as being immeasurable, which is why I said it. I auto-corrected for the classiness of it all. Sploosh. Voice sounds familiar. One who voices you, right? Also, I did remember that I never looked up the VAs after this, which I remembered in a different video later on. And I will forget again before this is over. It will need to become the Avatar, I believe. I didn't really watch that show, but I think that's how that works. Girl out here fucking multi-classing and shit. Or like a bard paladin combo sort of guy. Half elf. The Baldur's Gate playthrough's going fine. Except for I may have broken the game. Again. I hate that his name is Rod. I understand that that is just a name. Like, Rodney is just a name. I'm very familiar with Rodney as a name. I totally get that. Like, that's very normal. But I do hate it. Also, anytime I do see you, I'm going to think of the lovely Miss Yu Koito. And that's just because I just like to think about her a lot generally. Just like... This is how I like to live my life, thinking about her, you know. You've been bamboozled. What god do you have in this world? Oh my goodness. Oh. Aw. Now you forgot how much she's an utter simp. She's just the female version of me. So, you know, this checks out as the thing to do. Getting hit with this rainbow ass light. I was about to say, am I recording? Oh, good. And then I remembered what this intro was. And I was suddenly less of the mind of, oh, good, you know? Internet, please don't. What was I say? Internet. I didn't even think it's the internet. It's just Crunchyroll doing this to me. Does it do this to anyone else? We just have like totally fine internet at the time, and your Crunchyroll's just like, nope. Get fucked, nerd. And you just cry. Because you have a reaction channel where you try and like fucking sync oh my goodness, where you try and sync things up properly for people, and then they're like, that's hilarious that you would think that that's happening here. Or would that only be reasonable? They would give us viewership by having other people go and get the fucking version of the goddamn show and watch it along with, so it's 2 for the price of 1. That's crazy. I can't believe you do that. Oh my goodness. It's true. This is no Felicia. This is an immediate downgrade. I'm sorry, Ray. You seem lovely, but she got a point. I mean, you'd get maid stuff. You'd have it made. Thank you, folks. That's the only thing of value I'll add to the rest of this video. Hello? Oh my goodness. You're that motherfucker who has the peaches in the cans, aren't you, you son of a bitch? Trying to sell me your orange juice. That sounds right, but it's been too long. Talk your shit. I think your hair looks goofy. Oh shit, she's using cheat codes again. No, March 7th. That's the good one. That's the wife. Mm-hmm. Someone just play this fucking game too much. She knows the secret mystery. The one who did the murder. All that shit. The detective game is hers to win. Damn. If you can't handle the demon, like, you just gotta, the greatest challenge of all. One really fucking horny woman. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be a slightly traumatic for her, right? Like, this is just, like, even if you like Ray, it's kind of terrifying. I'm not mad. Not to bring the male gaze into it and all that shit, but This male's not as good at being a gaze as his sexual orientation might imply. Anyway. I'm so sorry. This is one of those things that does occur to me. I do worry about slightly. Because, obviously, I watch quite a bit of Yuri shit. Because I really like it. I genuinely really, really like it quite a lot. It shit just appeals to me. But I do also acknowledge I do have a tendency to drool over anime women. And I do somewhat. Out here hating the peppers? Wait, unless it's green peppers, in which case I kind of get it. Unless it's like a jalapeno or something, in which case, like, oh, put that shit in your mouth. What are you doing? I mean, you wouldn't want to mix it in with other stuff, but, like, you know. But, it is something that I do acknowledge is potentially a little bit of a turn off for some people. Especially apologies to like the lesbians in the audience. Like, I don't want to have to listen to this dude, this man over here drooling all over fucking. This is my thing, damn it. That's fair. I totally get it. I apologize. I'm not gonna stop, but but I'm sorry. This is something for us to bond over, you know? Our mutual relentless down badness, much like our girl has here, you know? A game of the old sports ball, perhaps? It's probably more chess, but you know. It's true. You gotta deal with that shit. Ah, I get you. So you kind of get dragged into this just... No, I see how that works. You betrayed yourself. This is like playing Mass Effect for the first time, and you're like anything but Ashley. And the game's like, but what if Ashley though? And you're like, no. What about not that, actually? And then the game just keeps trying to make that happen, and you're just like, shut the fuck up. Tolly isn't until the next fucking game. Leave me alone. Get this woman off my screen. And that's why you leave her in for my... So the game can't do that to you. Yeah. I just really like her getup. It looks good. Matches the red nicely. Looks with the... Oh my goodness. Chocolate. Who is this woman over here? I don't see any problem with this. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd kill anyone that looked at you wrong, so... Fiercely protective. I say, it's the best bodyguard you'd ever get. It's a lot. I'm pretty bad. But she's a lot. It's just a demon. She's the fucking worst. I gotta love her. Just great. You know, it's because it's one of those other things I was talking about earlier, where I tend to I perpetually operate under every character being bi until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those ones where I don't think there's any chance to pretend with Homegirl. It's just no. This is it. Nah. I'm pretty sure she'd rather just jump off a bridge than even be in the presence of a guy. Unless, I guess she was there. I don't know. Maybe I think Claire's just that fucking powerful. I don't know. If it was Clarence, motherfucker would have her in just as much of a vice grip. Who's to say? I do not know. The heart's a mysterious creature, you know? Ah, I see. That's how you could tell that they're related in the context of the game, is like you carry that over between the two, you know? So clearly they're, you know... I actually like the hair down a bit. Looks nice. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't... It's not that nice. Calm down. I mean, the hair, I've been like that. So. Your boy's a fashion bitch. He, you know... Even when he's not being a relentless freak, he just likes the way things look. Yeah, commoners are the shit. Don't tell Weiss I said that. This is her 712th playthrough. She's got the shit on lock. Ta-ta, lady, whose name I definitely have processed the 8 times it's been said. I'm bad with names. Animal. Yeah, I should wait, because trying to do this during subtitle shows is dangerous, but... I believe it's because it's accurate. I mean, you're a lot to handle, but also one of those people I could totally see being a thing where you look, once you get past that, that's where that good shit is. Though, again, she seems to like this pretty straight out. Pretty gay out, honestly. Quite homo, in fact.
I damn near expected her to just crawl into bed with her, to be honest with you. Okay, I don't recognize Claire's VA. I think the only thing I might have seen her in is apparently she was one of the people in Pokken Tournament. Because it's one of those few times where I actually did put the JP version on. But I also haven't played that in fucking forever, so. But I thought I recognized her voice, but I don't think I did. If I did, she didn't show up. Let's see, do I recognize Ray from anything? I mean, I've seen the blonde-haired elf woman before. I didn't watch that show, but I've seen that person throughout the interwebs. I don't recognize Ray or Claire's VAs. Huh. So recognize Misha from anything? I haven't really gotten to listen to Misha's voice. Oh! JP version of Serval. Okay. Don't you... I forgot. I wasn't paying attention. Don't you get this man off my screen. Men. Gah. Off my screen. Still not. Oh, okay. Again, that's fucking more shit I would listen to in dub. But Zinnia from Masters apparently. One of these characters I will look and I'll be like, that one. Well, probably not. Let me look up you, because that is actually a voice that sounded familiar. But see, it's also a lady, so I'd actually maybe process this information, and that would be why I would think it. You see, that's how this works. Because I only pay attention to the existence of women. JP version of Ivy from Engage. Which again, I wouldn't know. Because why would I play that? And okay. Also wouldn't know because dub, but okay. Amelia from fucking Devils of Part-Timer. I still need to see the second season. Also, is the third one a thing happening? I think so. That sounds about right. But I do want to see that because I like that show. Even if I've heard the second season is not as good, but also I'm sure it's fine. People are very unnecessarily critical about everything all the time because they're weirdos and shit. Apparently Diana in fucking Little Witch Academia, which I also haven't fucking seen, but I would like to, on the topic of, as far as I am aware, magical gays. You know, we love those. Some of my favorite kinds, to be honest with you. B. Elisa and Masters. Again, wouldn't fucking know. This is going about as well as you would expect for me to just waste all of my time. Ooh. Wait a minute. I need to hear Homeboy's voice. No, that's not gonna do it because it's fucking Ray's voice. Damn it. This is why we don't even fucking pay attention to fucking whatever. You know? Ooh, is that why? That's not what I was expecting. Let me see. Yoko Hikasa. I saw fucking Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle pop up. Okay, yeah. Speak of the fucking devil. Speak of the rich woman. Oh, she's fucking Weiss. She's the JPVA of Weiss. Okay. That's not what I was originally gonna imagine. I mean, she's playing a lad here, so that doesn't fucking help. But okay. Yeah, she's Weiss's JPVA. The dub of it all. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We found someone. We found a thing. Found the best girl of all of the best girls. We take those. I mean, this man is clearly not that. Also, it looks like he has a mustache. Haha. How silly and funny. That's my best girl. Anyway, fucking whatever. Point is, we got there in the end. It was fucking we had to go like 8 fucking miles down that page. But we found something, you know? Anyway, episode 2 of whatever the fuck is going on. Episode 2 of Ray is a little bit of a problem. But she's a fun problem. I'm a fan. I respect the energy, the hustle, the vibe. You know, as an unrelenting super simp myself, I think we've all been. Hell, the Weiss of it all, are you kidding me? Have you ever watched a single Ruby video I've ever made? Have you ever listened to any time I've talked about Ruby, even outside of that show ever? That's just me. That's just Ray. This is just me being a Ray Taylor of it all. For her. We're Neo. Benny, Ruby. The list goes on, to be honest with you. Point is, folks, that was episode 2 of I'm in Love with the Villainess. It's cute. The girl, she got a big job now. All close and sensual and shit. Probably giving shoulder massages and back rubs. What else is a maid to do, you know? What else is a maid made to do? Clean things? What is she, a janitor? No, that's me. I am Ray Taylor. Anyway, point is, I'm sorry. This is bad. Such a terrible start. Terrible ending. Just fucking 10 minutes of me looking on. This is why I say just to put me on in the background. Like, this is, because I am not, no one wants to look at this in the first place, but the point is, like, this is very, like, hey, just vibing in the background sort of thing, you know? You're totally okay with watching some dingus or, like, listening to some dingus, like, search on their phone for 10 minutes through the VAs of a show, you know? But you don't want to watch that. I can't imagine him not having a silly mustache in this. This is very funny to me. I am a fucking child. Anyway, ladies, gents, those two beautiful. That was episode 2 of I'm in Love with the Villainess. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Genuinely. I believe that is where I will end it. But for now, you know, I'll see you in the next episode where, again, the further in we get, the either better or worse my videos will become. It really depends. It's usually both, but in bad ways, regardless of whether it's getting better or not. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all then. Toodles, doodles, and lemons, everybody. Bye-bye. You know, find someone who looks at you the way Ray Taylor looks at Claire at any point. Just, also, I love saying Ray Taylor. Like, I'll never just call her Ray. Like, I just want to call her Ray Taylor every time. Ray Taylor. You come to me on the day of my fucking daughter's wedding, and be like, I want to be her maid. And then you bamboozle me with all of the secret facts and knowledge you got from the fucking strategy guide. See how it is. Out here gonna activate big head mode and shit. Which is the thing I assume Ray would love to give to Claire. Anyway, so we're just gonna end this one. I'm so sorry.